Hi guys, so today I'll be sharing with you a Hainanese chicken chop recipe. Crispy fried chicken, fluffed up with egg, laced with this oriental, sweet, sour, savory sauce. It's just a perfect combination. Let's go. Now, despite the name being called Hainanese chicken chop, it isn't a dish that actually originated from China. It was created by Hainanese Chinese who migrated to Malaysia many moons ago and worked for British families as chefs. Now, they quickly adapted to the employees' palate and started creating a host of Chinese and Western fusion dishes, and Hainanese chicken chop being one of them, and it has become one of Malaysia's oldest and favorite chicken chop recipes. Now let's get into it. Alright, so first off, what you want to do, here I have 2 pieces of boneless chicken leg, and I'm just going to score the chicken leg for more flavor penetration and also to cook the chicken leg faster. Yeah, but you don't want to cut all the way through to the skin. Yeah, you sort of want to let the skin hold everything together. Now, season with salt and white pepper. Mix everything together. Okay, now you want to at least marinate this for a good 1 hour. An hour later, while the chicken is marinating away, we're going to prepare the ingredients for the sauce. So I have here a yellow onion which I've wedged. Put that aside. Cherry tomatoes. I'm just halving them. Now you can use regular tomatoes as well. There's no issue. I just, for presentation's sake, cherry tomatoes just look a little bit cuter. And I've got here some baby peas. Yeah, this is going to add nice color and also sweet juiciness to the dish. Heat up a pan, oil in, get the oil nice and hot. Now, we're going to add in the onions and tomatoes. We just want to saute this real quickly to get the aromas from the onions, the tomatoes, but we don't want to overcook this until it becomes mushy. Yeah? Add in the sweet peas. Season this. The salt. Now this is going to be the topping that we put on top of the chicken chop. Now a lot of recipes, they mix everything together. You can do that, but I prefer to sort of have it separate, yeah, so that you get different flavors from the different ingredients that you put in. Once this is done, remove, set this aside. Now to start the sauce, we're going to be adding in some butter. So we're essentially making a roux. One is to thicken the sauce, and secondly is to add this sort of nice nutty flavor to the sauce. Now this roux we're making is a brown roux. Melt the butter. Now we're going in with flour. You don't want to have it, turn down the heat and slowly just brown the roux. Now while this is happening on this side, I'm going to saute off some tomato paste. In a pan, add some oil and add in about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Now the reason I do this is to sort of cut the acidity from the tomato paste. If you put it in raw, you're going to end up with a sauce that's very pungent, tomatoey flavor. Now once you get this sort of brown roux and you smell it becoming nutty, yeah, we add in chicken stock. And I'm adding it a little bit at a time until it forms a smooth, velvety paste. Adding in a little bit of water just to loosen it up. Nice. Once you get the tomato paste sort of nice and caramelized, yeah, we can add the tomato paste into the sauce. There we go, beautiful. Give it a stir around. Watch how the color just changes. All right, let it bubble away. Allow the tomato paste and the sauce to sort of combine. Now, here I have some potatoes that I've cut up, which we're going to deep fry. I've diced some potatoes and I've left the skin on. This is, again, preference. If you do not like eating potato skins, you can remove them, okay? Make sure oil is nice and hot. In it goes. All right, so now we're going to season the sauce with a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. some salt, and some sugar. Nice, look at how beautiful that color is. Once the potatoes are done, potatoes come out. Immediately season with some salt. Now, for the chicken, before we begin coating it in flour, I'm gonna crack 2 eggs, a little bit of salt, whisk. Now, traditionally, if you were making a regular chicken chop, right, you would probably coat the chicken in flour, eggs, and back in the flour again. Now, for the Hainanese chicken chop, the fluffiness of it comes from the egg. Yeah. So what I'm going to be doing is from chicken into flour. Here I've got a mixture of corn flour and regular flour. Mix them up. Coat the chicken nicely. Goes in the egg, and from the egg it goes into hot oil. Now the oil has to be hot because that's what's going to fluff up the eggs immediately. So you want to start with a high temperature oil and then turn it down to a medium. Alright, now chicken is done. Lift it up. Look at that beautiful fluff, yeah, that the egg has created. Place it on a wire rack. Heat up the sauce. Now you can cut up the chicken, which is what I'm going to do. Yeah, just to make it easier for eating. Get nice, juicy chicken on the inside. Oh my lord. Alright, now we just lace this chicken chop with this fantastic sauce. Let's get generous with it. Get some of these onions, tomatoes on the top. Some beautiful fried potatoes. And ladies and gentlemen, this is your Hainanese chicken chop. All right, so now for a quick test. Get some of the tomatoes in there. Oh, stay there. Hats off to the guy who created this dish. I mean, you know, the Chinese dude having to try and understand the palate of the British guy and, you know, to sort of recreate using Chinese techniques and, you know, give birth to this wonderful, wonderful dish. Coat of the chicken, you know, very different from having a flour on the outside surface to having eggs on the outside surface. Gives a very different eating experience. Very different fluff as well. So the crisp comes not just with the texture, but also the fragrance of the eggs being deep fried and fluffed up. The sauce, it's very interesting. It's not your typical sort of sweet and sour sauce. It's more of a Western brown sauce per se, but with the addition of, you know, a hint of tomatoiness from the tomato paste. Brilliant. It looks exactly like a sweet and sour, but it tastes completely different. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you've enjoyed this content, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. Appreciate all your support. Leave a comment down below on what you think of the dish, or, you know, if you have a family recipe of this dish that's slightly different, do let me know in the comments below. Take care, guys. Peace out. Try this. Oh, so good. Peace.